and welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today, we're going to look at a beer from Nara Brewing Company, and I'm here with Al in Japan. Hello, Al.
Hi,
Hi.
how you doing there?
And Al and I have known each other for a long time, and a lot of beer has gone its way with us. And today, we're going to look at a brewery that we both like and that we know a little bit about. And is maybe not too far from where we live, and that is Nara Brewing Company. And now, but first, before we do that, a little bit about Nara Brewing Company. Nara Brewing Company is located, as you would expect, in the city of Nara, which actually used to be an imperial capital of Japan. It's a
Mhm.
city of about maybe 400,000 people or so, and it was the capital of Japan from 1710 to 710 to 794. So not terribly long, but in Japanese history, it is rather important. And if you go there, you can see some of the oldest buildings, wooden buildings in the world, and some of the largest wooden buildings in the world too. Uh, so Nara Brewing Company, founded in 2017 by Namioka Yasunori. And he was a brewer at Kyoto Brewing Company. In fact, he joined them almost from the beginning when they started in 2015. And
Yeah.
from the moment he started, it was clear that he was going to become a brewer of his own and start his own brewery. So he did that in July of 2017. And they are located a little bit south of town. There's a very large Eon Mall there, and you can go there. It's open only on the weekends, on Saturday and Sunday. And they have a number of taps, and you can buy beers to take out, growlers, and that sort of thing. Um, and they also have made a number of barrel-aged beers too, as well. And they have those for sale in large format, 750 milliliter bottles. Uh, Nara Brewing is one
Mm.
of a few breweries in Nara Prefecture. There are others, Naramachi Craft Beer, Sony Kogen, the Good Wolf way out in Yoshino, but not as many breweries as some other areas of Japan. Nara is largely rural. It has only a few large towns and one main city, which is Nara City. They also have great label art. If you go onto the website, you can see many examples of
Mhm.
past beers they've made. And they often name beers after a philosopher or a scientist. And the label art is absolutely outstanding. So,
Yeah.
so we're going to look at a beer from Nara Brewing. And I'm going to stop here for a second. And, and here we have a beer from Nara Brewing Company. What's the name of this one, Al?
It looks like Bifur or
Beefer or
Bifor. I'm not quite.
Bifer,
Yeah.
we're not sure. Uh, don't quite know the reference here, but us talk about it a little bit here. This beer is a Dortmunder style, and it is 6% alcohol and 18 international bittering units. And the hops in this are Datsa and Murkur. The malts are Pilsner malt and Munich malt type 1 and lager yeast. The only reference I can possibly get for this is that it is by four kind of a hybrid in a sense of using lager
Yeah.
yeast in this beer, but they fermented it at ale temperature, so a little bit
Yeah.
warmer than you would normally ferment a lager. Um, and so it should be an interesting beer. Dortmunder styles are popular in Germany, and Dortmunder styles are generally uh, kind of smooth lagers, and they are have a kind of a moderate body and a little bit of aromatic hops and malt character, and it is should have more body than a pilsner, and maybe it'll be a little bit more bitter than a Helles style. Of course, the most common
Mm.
lager style in the world is pilsner style. So this might be a little bit different. It is a little higher in alcohol, 6%, and bittering is 18 IBU. So, okay. So Alan, what do you think? Should we give this one a go? We want to add something?
Definitely. Well, yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. You mentioned that Yebisu is an example of a Dortmunder style in Japan.
It used to be the old Yebisu, certainly it used to be called, it was
A
classified as a
Dortmund.
Dortmunder. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, I'm really, it's been a long time since I've had technically something called Dortmunder. So I'm looking forward to it. A little more bitterness, perhaps. 6% alcohol sounds good to me. I'm
Okay.
ready.
All right. Okay. Shall we crack this open?
You betcha.
So where Al and I are living, it's kind of the end of winter, a little bit cold, even today, down to 0. I had snow where I lived.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so there's still snow up in the hills here where I live. Oh my, this is nice and pretty.
Okay, got some. So you mentioned Pilsner malt and Munich. That's another thing I'm excited for. Munich malt is a style of malt that I do really like. So
yeah, it's a variety
I'm
called
curious.
Munich Malt Type 1. I don't know. So
Okay.
it is
Like,
close to a Pilsner, certainly. All right, aroma?
oh yeah. Mm. Got that German noble hop, kind of earthy.
Certainly. Yeah. We got Zatz and Morcor. Morcor is a kind of hop that seems to be becoming more popular. They use quite a bit of this at Kilterbrewing, certainly, in some of their beers. Okay. What do you get out of this, Alan? The nose?
Yeah. Yeah, I get the earthy note, maybe a little, you could maybe say herbal,
Yeah.
kind of floral,
Yeah,
but
I'm
the
getting
kind of
some
feel like a
Zatz.
dirty, a
Mhm.
dirty earthy floral, like I don't know, violets or something.
Yeah, it's not as clean as a lager, definitely, as a Pilsner. But definitely
Yeah,
the Zatz hops, I think, are there.
yeah, very much so. It's again aromatic. It's quite inviting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Okay,
Uh,
let's give it a go.
shall we?
Cheers.
Kampai, sir.
Kanpai.
All
Ding.
right. Mm.
This certainly does remind me of Yebisu.
Mm. Wow.
And
Yeah,
a
I
little
like
bit
that.
maltier, though. A little bit maltier. Very smooth.
Yeah. Mhm.
There is something a little bit ale-like, I would say, too, in here.
Definitely fuller body than a Yebisu. It's got a nice roasted, toasty character, which
Uh-huh.
I is really like. Nice bitterness and support, kind of start to finish. There's this underlying bitterness.
Yeah. It's
The body is
sweeter
pretty
than the
big
Yebisu,
enough.
I think. Definitely sweeter
Yeah,
than the Yebisu. And that's, I think, the ale part of the hybrid, maybe.
yeah. I really like the roasted character. Really adds a nice character to it. And
Some
the Munich
Munich malt.
malt,
Yeah.
yeah, I think I can't quite put my finger on exactly what it's doing, but it's adding quite a bit.
Yeah. I get some Pilsner characteristics in the nose, but in the flavor, more like a full-bodied lager.
Yeah, well, that's a really good one.
This is tasty.
This is part of their, is this part of their regular series, I think?
I don't think so, and I don't even know what their regular series is. I think
It's
our friend was
unclear
talking.
from the website.
I mean, do they have flagships? Do they have a regular year-round line? I'm not sure.
I don't know yet. I don't know. This should be, boy, I would really want this to be a regular part of their lineup if they
This
can
could
do it.
easily be a regular one for them. Yeah. Yeah. So it's smooth like a lager, but it definitely has a nice bit of sweetness and floral notes for sure.
Yeah, full flavored, Yeah, boy, this is good.
Yeah. But right
think
away, it
it,
did remind me
it
of
does.
Yebisu immediately.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I would say I like Yebisu, but this is better.
I think so too.
This
I
is,
think so too. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And you don't remember how much this cost, did you?
I think it was probably about just under 700 yen,
Yeah.
660, 100
Okay.
yen or so.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So 600 yen or so, 600, 700 yen, and probably looking at somewhere around $5 US or maybe
Yeah,
450
yeah.
around there. So Al, I should mention that Al bought these beers for us. Thank you very much, sir.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
So,
So I think
my way of
we,
supporting the channel.
we can give 2 thumbs up on this one.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. We're stealing this from Siskel and Ebert. That's a little
Absolutely.
movie
Yeah.
reference.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's very nice beer. Once again, it's called Nara Brewing Bifur or Bifur. We're not sure.
Cool.
Dortmunder style, 6% and 18 international bittering units. And I think we both recommend this. Okay. Thank you for
Yeah,
joining
it comes
us.
off. Yeah. It
Thank you
seems to
very
me
much
to
for
have
joining
almost more
us.
more bitter.
And please do subscribe to the channel. And both Al and I would like to hear from you if you want to leave us a
Yeah.
comment, and we will reply. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Al.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you.
we'll see you in the next
Have a good
video.
one.
Take care.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
have a good beer. Cheers.